Hey traders, it's 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and yeah, we've just taken out all those lower highs now. As I mentioned, the 6098, 6113, 6123, which, as I talked about before, it bounced there at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, some of you guys got that. A little too early for me. And then it's just been a 3-minute, 20 moving average trend trade pretty much all morning. Just it looks kind of busy. But yeah, and that's what happens when we just exhaust all the short sellers. They're just like, all the bears are gone again. So bulls always win. Bears sometimes win a battle. Bulls will always win the war. It's kind of a waste of time being a bear as far as I'm concerned. Super low ATR right now, which all that means is that it's going to take longer to get to your target. And if you want to double your size based on, for example, let's say you only risk 8 points, well, you can run 2 lots with this ATR at 15 versus, earlier in the week we were looking at ATRs of like shoots all the way up to 12, which I prefer actually, because it just gets you to your target quicker when you get in. So switching back to the 15-minute chart, we just V bottoms. One of the reasons that I'm only trade long only is you very rarely see V tops. They just trickle down forever. The bounces are always sharper as far as in a bull market when we get bear markets, which don't happen much. So one of the reasons I started this video right now was to see if here's a rinse about to happen potentially. So we're really just trading in this range now of this breakout, maybe still down to the 6098, but it gets into this just trend trade where you're just like, it just goes up, 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 but it lures people in too. So we look at this Fibonacci right here, and we had full retracement all the way back up to 76%, and then it just, you think it's gonna, like, okay, I'm gonna sell right here. And it just keeps going and going. And then you're like, oh, I think it's gonna go through the highs. So then it's challenging for sure. You definitely have to have, almost like 3-point stops in this, 46, 45. But I have another chart open on like it, and there's just a trend line up today. So, and then if you connect these bottom tails, it's just straight up. But what it does is it lures everybody in, and we have and then it's going to come back down here and retest this 60 moving average again. So here's our 60 moving average at 61.28. I just park a bid there because here comes the rinse. It's Friday also, so the 15 is at 60.23. But if we switch to 60-minute candles, excuse me, getting to 4 minutes. I've only got like a minute to go. It's so strong today, though. Unless somebody says something or something does, but that's the thing about it is in the market we're living in now, that it's just one comment, one little news event to correspond with these technicals. It's crazy how they actually line up. You'll like park a bid here waiting for the technical rinse, and then all of a sudden there'll be like a news event come out, and then the technical event will actually happen. So right now we've got a low of 61.31 on 60. 50% retracements at 64. That RSI is at 30, so it already bounced 30. See, I already bounced 4 points, and that RSI was low, and that was actually right on a trend line that I have on another smaller time frame. But I am gonna watch this, and I'm at 5 minutes, so I'm gonna close it out. But it's Friday, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do have a rinse down below this 31, and then a bounce again off the 60-20 back up to maybe the 64-33. So I'll be looking for this to happen in the next hour or so. But Fridays are typically days that, especially when we've already broken through all these highs, that you kind of the morning and then that's it. So trade them well.